Dad got married in 1934, came back from your honeymoon. Where was Dad working?
At the Christmas sale. He was working his Christmas still. We wanted to let you know, first of all, how my dad got to the United States.
Okay.
He was in the army in Germany, and he was out, and then turned around when he got home.
What year would it have been, maybe?
Way before I was born.
Before 1900?
Close to it.
Okay.
So then, when he was over there, the war was going on, and he got out of the German army, and they were looking for him because they needed him again. So he ain't going back in there. He said he got tired of shining their boots. He says he had to shine the boot till you could see it look like a mirror. So he said, I ain't going back. He found a man that was there and didn't want to go back to the United States. So he bought his passport from him, and he came to got to United States. Well, here the train brought him to New York, and as he got off of the train there in New York from the boat, and he did what he went down to Pittsburgh and with the train, and who was there but his uncle, his father's brother, was standing there waiting for him. He says, oh good, he says, I'm glad I found you, because he says, I have here a young woman, her husband died, and she's from our part of the world, Yugoslavia. So he says, I want you're going to get married. He said, what do you mean I'm going to get married? I don't know her. He says, what are you talking about? He says, you ain't said a damn word. He says, you ain't got nothing, and she doesn't either. So he says, you're going down and you're going to meet this woman. And here she was. She was 15 years old, just got it to be 16, and she was expecting a baby. So the two of them...
Because her husband had died.
Her husband died. He says, well, what'll I do? And anyway, he says, well, hello. And she says, what do you think I am? She says, a bad woman? You know, she didn't know how to say whore. I was just, you act like a maid. How could I marry him? I don't know him. And Jill says, well, I don't know her. He says, the two of you shut up because you're getting married. He says, you tell me, when you have that baby, how do you know that you anything? Your brother was nothing but a womanizer and a drunk. And he says, I know you can't ask your brother for nothing. So he says, you come on, I'm going to see that you get married because he says, after she's ready to have babies. So they went down and they made him get married at the Justice of Peace or something. And they came back and she had the baby, and it was a little girl. And she was just, about a year old. They moved to Midland. And when they moved to Midland, because he couldn't get in at the steel mill in Pittsburgh. And Midland was just opening up, so he turned around and bumped a ride with the boxcars, like the rest of them, come to Midland, and he got it so that he let them know that he was working. And then they went down to Midland, and the little girl, he right away bought a house without money, on Penn Avenue on 5th Street. And when he got there, she had the little girl, and the girl, them two came down on a plane. Train. And so they were there, and the little girl was about 2 years old, and she had lots of boarders. And one of the boarders says, something's wrong with something's wrong with the baby. And she was about 2 years old. And they looked, so Tata took him and put a blanket around her, and they were on 5th 5th Street, 7th Street was Dr. McGonaty. He brought her back. Nobody knows, but she died. What it was, some kind of sickness or something. So that's how he started in Midland, when he came there.
Yeah. So he started working in the mill?
Yeah.
How long did he work in the mill?
Well, the mill was really dangerous, and men were losing their hands and everything else. And Mama says, well, that's all I need. She says, you ain't going back there to work. She says, you work here at the store, you take care of the store. And that's how he got stuck in working at the store. Because, and then I was the first one.
How old was your mother when she had you?
She was, well, when she got married she was only 16. And then, so she must have had, well, she had 7 miscarriages before I was born.
Oh, okay.
And that's why then the priest said, let's get and be doing holy work. And his book named that after you. And I was born at 2 o'clock in the morning. And now, when I got here 4 years ago, why, the Social Security said I was born on April the 3rd. And if I want Social Security, I better make my birthday be April the 3rd. So that's where I graduated to being on April 3rd instead of the 4th.
That's good. Oh, okay.
So then, and now.
But then after you, so your mom, she had you. Were Nikki, Babe, Subby, Donna, they're all okay then?
Yeah.
Any other miscarriages in between there?
No miscarriages after me. And Donna died when she was 11 years old. She had diphtheria when she was 3 years old. And the doctor said that he'll come back 8 years later, which he did. And she was a very smart little girl. She would take and ask for a quarter, and she'd go down to 5 and 10 cent store and buy a piece of cloth, and she'd make herself a skirt, and she had a new skirt to go to school all the time. And that's why it was so hard on all of us when she died. It was such a big hurt. So, and the depression came.
But how much longer? So, yeah, but by then were you married by then? I mean, how much difference in age between you and Donna?
She was born in 1922.
22, so 7 years.
Yeah.
So you were 18 when she died.
Yeah.
So, 19, 18.
Yeah.
So again, how did you meet? I mean, you mentioned before, so you dropped out of school. You started working with the store and everything, but then the store kind of went away. So what were you doing when you were like 14, 15, 16?
Nothing.
You weren't in school?
No, we had boarders, and I was the one who took care of the
Was your mom still sick then?
Yeah, she was sickly.
Well, the whole time then?
Yeah.
She was sick.
And she died in 1 year, 48.
Oh, okay, so for years she was sick.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't do much.
Well, so that too. She knew to do the bigger things. And by then we moved down the bottom.
What's the bottom mean?
Well, then we were on 5th Street in Penn.
Yeah.
And then the sidewalk down below was Beaver Avenue. And then right on 5th Street, he bought all that property along 5th Street. He built a dance hall. He had 2 bungalows there for somebody else. And then upstairs, and next door was a shoemaker shop. And upstairs is where the Serbians had their meetings, and they rented the hall. And the Serbians did the dances every Saturday night.
So the dances, so those things, your dad started those.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys would have to go rent a phonograph.
And that's when we
For
got
$1.
Yeah, but this was later on, in a big dance hall.
Oh.
Over there is Mr. Lissig and him. They built benches for us to celebrate.
So when your dad had a dance hall, how old were you when it first got started? You were a teenager?
Yeah.
So
15, 16.
So did he make money holding dances or what?
Well, he didn't.
Did he rent it out or what?
Yeah, he mostly rented it. But when we had
can't help it. He also then sold a little alcohol on the side there.
With the beer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
His wine.
Yeah, the wine. And then later on, he couldn't afford to buy the wine. Depression.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So he went into a depression why he would go and people had holes in their shoes, and he learned how to make some kind of cement. We're working for the government, and he would put that cement under the thigh. I mean, now it's the sole, and that's what he would do for the government.
Wow, that's good.
They do it.
So like in the early 30s, 30, 31, 32, you're 15, 16 years old, and that's one of the things your dad did. Your dad did a whole bunch of those kinds of things.
I worked at the 5 and 10 cent store, and I would work from 5 in the evening to 9. And that's how I met Daddy, and I met Guy, and we would take Kippy outside the 5 and 10 cent store, because I couldn't go with the Italian boy. Mama was hurt. She threw one of her shoes at me, and she found out. And I says, I'm going to be making my bed, so you just better.
So when Dad graduated from high school, I know he did a little bit of some college stuff, like with Temple and that, but he ended up going in the mill, right?
Yeah. Yeah, before we got married, he was working in a mill. And,
So what else did your two brothers and your sister do when they were kids? I mean, because you kept the family going with the store and the house, the
Yeah.
borders. They were in school.
well, later on, though, it seemed like from somewhere there was always something coming in. And, we all, like I said, we all went to school. By the time I did, Babe, she didn't graduate. Let's see, I quit at 48. She graduated 38. 38. Anyway, she graduated in 41.
41.
She always came back for her.
So she was born 22, 23,
She was born in 1919.
1919. Well, she wouldn't have waited high school until she would have graduated in 38, then in 37.
She graduated
18 years old, 19 years old.
31.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I was 30. No, 41.
Yeah, okay. So you and Dad met, and about a year he courted you?
No, I think, because when I said we were going to get married, why so soon? Mama started crying. And I says, yeah, now I says, whenever now you so complain, I says, when I didn't want to, look what you did with me. And they go, we don't want, I said, well, don't worry, I'll be always around. So,
Where did you get married?
in Pittsburgh,
At the Justice of the Peace or
Serbian
Church?
Lusty and Sophie fixed it all, and Kuma made us
How many people
dinner.
at your wedding?
Just the 6 of us.
That's it?
Me and Lusty, and then Kuma and his wife, and their 2 kids. It was at their house. And then, like I said, we went there. So that's it, and he got a job in Midland. And we all started with the labor gang.
What's that mean?
They do
At the mill?
yeah,
Okay.
for Crucible. Worked in the labor.
So that's the place you first started always.
Yeah.
You went in.
And he got in, and when he thought he'd go to the service, why, he was exempted to 1F, because he was in charge of making the bullets for the Army, and if he went into the service with nobody that really could do it.
So you guys got married, came back. Where did you live at first? In Midland?
With Aunt Mary was
His older sister.
the older sister, and we went out to East Liverpool High and bought a bedroom set, and she gave us an empty room, and so we were there for a year. And then from there we went up to the hotel.
And you were working where at the time? You weren't working?
we stayed at the hotel. His father and him had an argument. His father raised our rent again, and he said, "The hell with you, I don't need it." So
was this, wait, so after you left Mary Callista or before you?
After.
Okay.
After.
So you left her, went to stay at the hotel.
Because we had our bedroom.
Long-term boarding, yeah.
And so then he got mad at his father, so he wanted to be big-time Charlie, so loved the park. This beautiful home, and it was my dentist. And he says, "Well, he says, you have the upstairs." He says, "We don't use the upstairs of our." So we were there, and we went up for it. It was big, much more than he made. The first month we gave them everything, and next month it was with, so he had to move from there by then. There was no dance hall or nothing, so upstairs where they lived, I had 3 rooms. In that front room, we gave to Clemmy Newts and his wife had the first 2, and then there was a room there, and he had to put a bathtub and a toilet there. So the 2 fat place, we used that for a while, and so that's where we were a good while up there.
Was that where you were when Coco's born?
Yeah.
Living near the dance hall there at Fifth.
Then when he got with Crucible, and he wanted a home, they says, "Well, there's one empty down there. We're taking Sienna."
Well, like a company house?
Yeah. And we lived there, and that's what Dad's sister was.
Oh, well, how come you left your dad's place?
Because he was working for it. We wanted to get a big company house.
Oh, there were nicer houses.
Yeah.
Company houses were.
Oh, Jenny's place there in between. It was full of rats. And you hear the squeaking all night. So finally one day we come and we could hear her squeaking. Daddy looked at the toilet, and there was a big mouse. And he got the broom and he's trying to drown that mouse, and that mouse goes, I'll never forget. Then finally, while he was sitting in that, he flushed the toilet and it went there, but they were all in between the floors. They come on the pipes. So then we stayed down in Spring Lane for, I guess, a couple of years, and then he got this beautiful big home up on 6th Street, Virginia Avenue.
So how many kids by then? You had Slugs, just Cook and Sis?
That's Sluggo.
Sluggo was born already.
No, Sluggo was born up there.
At Spring Lane?
No, up there. Sissy
Up on
was
the big house, yeah.
Yeah. Sluggo.
So how did you guys save enough money to afford the house on Spring Lane?
That was only $12 a month.
To rent or own?
Rent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not Spring, I mean, where did you say it was? Up on 6th Street.
6th Street.
And you were renting the house?
No, we didn't rent after we got down Spring Lane.
Yeah.
Then he got into supervision, so they gave him a bedroom. So he got this real beautiful. Oh, that tiny.
Oh, the one on 6th Street was still another company home.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. And we had that company home there until he got a job. He got a rheumatic fever, and he was sick, so we came down here because Tunda was already down here. He came down in 48. So when we came down, we stayed here for 2 years. Well, when we went back, our luck. And when we came back, the steel mill was always on strike. And he thought, well, he could go in with a head man.
As a supervisor, yeah.
And Mickey Hall was a friend of his. And the guy went up. The guy says, "Mickey," he says, "when you get back," and he says, "What, can I go into work or what, or what's what?" He says, "Guy, you are the goat." And he says, "I got 33 union." He says, "You're not in the union yet, because if you were a supervisor," he says, you know what? She says, I bought the kids a bedroom outfit. And he says, I have the mattress and all hanging in the garage here. She says, do you need anything? I said, oh, yes. And that gave Daddy and I had a bed and Sluggle and Cookie slept on a couch for a while. Little by little, we could buy more furniture. Oh, she left us the dining room set. Oh, the table was so beautiful. The legs was one big one, you know. It looked like a big rum, and it was not a brown and not a gray. And it was almost beautiful. We left it again in the house when we moved to Michigan.
Oh, you left it in Pennsylvania.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Okay.
He's still